Welcome to your Daily Boost 365 podcast. It's your girl, Erica, and we've got something amazing to chat about today. But first, I'd love to introduce Texroy. So he is a promoter. He's a businessman. He's an author. He's a speaker. And to me, he's the smartest man that I ever met. Actually, to other people as well, because the nuggets that you be sharing, are transforming people's lives. So I'm excited for what we have to share today, Texroy. Hello.
Appreciate the kind words as usual. Like I always say, it's the beautiful and intelligent Erica.
Thank
you. The eloquent speaker. So she be talking for me lots of times. All I can do is agree.
Oh, I like that.
She got that type of knowledge and that type of wisdom. So
thank you.
Remember the book, Your Daily Boost 365. Get your copy.
Yes.
It's well worth it. Even one sentence can change your life.
Yes. And this podcast is based on the book. So what we literally do is we open up the book and we're like, which one do you want to talk about? So that's where this came from. So why is it hard to trust the process? So in the book, we talk about trusting the process. And a lot of times people don't want to trust the process, do they? So why do you think that is? Like, what's your insight on that?
And that one don't take a genius. We all know that's from fear, fear of failing, but people got to understand that no success, nobody that you see is that successful. It didn't happen just overnight. Even if it looked that way, trust me, it don't go like that. Because you got to first get the knowledge to do what you're doing. When you don't have the knowledge, mistakes going to be made. So you're going to learn off each mistake. So success is nothing but failure on top of failure on top of failure till finally you get it right. You become that expert at what you do. I mean, yeah.
But you know what? What about, can there be another reason why though? Why it's hard to trust the process? Or is that the only reason? Could there be? Because I think there might be a couple others. I don't know.
Well, I know fear is number one. Then, the next one, people lazy. Sometimes people lazy. Sometimes people just want to take the easy way out. You know what I mean? So
cutting corners.
That definitely can do it. When people are trying to skip steps, you can't skip no step. Can't see how it's a process. That's why it's called a process. You got to do it step by step by step by step till you finally get it right.
And you said that they let people lack knowledge, and that's why they might have some failures, right?
Yes,
but also maybe they're not trusting the process because they don't have enough information on what the actual process is. They might need some more information, so then they can be like, oh, so you're saying when I do step 1 and 2, then step 3 is this. Oh, that makes sense, right? So do you think maybe people could need more information?
You just gave it to them. Like I said, it's beautiful and intelligent, and that what you said is real talk, because it's that the lack of knowledge is what brings you fear. You know what I mean? If you don't have the knowledge, people fear what they don't understand in most cases. So once you got the proper knowledge to execute whatever you do, trust me, knowledge comes first.
But there's something else too.
I'm interested listening.
That self-talk. They might think, oh, well, I tried to trust the process before and I failed, so I'm not going to be good at it. So they quit. So they don't. So it goes back to basically, I guess I should not even say that, because it goes back to the exact same thing you said in the beginning, right?
Well, that comes with what people beat themselves up the most for in this world, people's opinion. So they worry about what that person think because they failed whatever they've done. Listen, man, opinion, we all got one. Nobody should let another person's opinion keep them in prison, keep them, setting them back, stop them from being successful. You know what I mean? That's where a lot of people go wrong. You know what I mean? All of us is guilty of it. Some of us, just got it worse than others. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't care about people's opinion, but that's to an extent. The extent is if my morals and principle is intact in whatever I've done, or if I'm looking at the logics in what I do, and let's say I do an event and I failed. I sure people gonna be like, well, man, he don't know what he doing now. He ain't good at what he doing. He ain't this, he ain't that. So all that fear, not everybody can deal with it. That's why everybody not going to be successful. Everybody can't be successful. If you don't have thick skin in anything you do, especially business, especially if you got high ambition, it's not going to work. You got to be able to accept all opinion, the good and the bad. And that's how you become successful. Got to be able to accept everybody's opinion, and don't let the opinion bring you down. Let it. The bad ones, let it bring you up. You know what I mean?
And also I would say the successful people know that every time an obstacle happens or something, that it's a learning experience. So every time something does not go right in life or business, you can always learn. And when you learn, then you hopefully don't repeat the same thing over and over again, but you can learn from it. Oh, well, I didn't promote enough, or I didn't eat the right foods, or I didn't exercise enough, or I was so wrapped up in my noggin and my mindset that was negative. That's why I didn't take action. Right. So you can always learn from any challenge or obstacle or failure, if that's what you say.
You can almost guarantee you will have some challenges. As a matter of fact, those challenges, the higher ambition, the more the challenges. I promise you that. Just don't give up.
Would you ever say failure? I don't think that's such a thing as failure, because since you can always learn from something, it's a teaching moment. So why would it be considered a failure?
Told you she's smart. that's a good way to have it in your mind too. It's not that you fail. It's just a learning process. Yeah. And really and truly, that's what it is. You only fail if you give up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So that's a surefire way to fail, is to give up.
Give up. To give up.
So we've not been failures in anything. We had challenges or learning moments.
Resilient. If you ain't, it's not for you. You have to,
life in general, not just business, but everything, like relationships. I mean, all kinds of stuff. You need to be resilient, and you need to have a good mindset and trusting the process, right?
Right. That's why you gotta love what you do, love who you with. You know what I mean? That's the only way it's gonna work. If love is missing in the ingredients, you won't have problems. Yeah.
So true. You're full of wisdom tonight.
Well, I learned by watching you, probably.
He's so cute. And there's one more thing that's in the book that goes along with this, and that was one of the ones that you had in the book, which isn't it? Time is the master.
Time is the master. That you can't. That's saying, like, people try to skip the steps because they're trying to hurry it up. That's like trying to force ripe a fruit. It don't work that way. Process. Can't get around the time.
Right.
Everything is timing. You know what I mean? That's why people drive for business plan, and they do all these they plan out step by step. That's how you get there.
And business too, but also relationships. The other day we were talking about that, and you said that you feel that some of the issues that people have in a relationship is that they weren't friends first, right? And you and I were friends, best friends. We had that. And so if we would have skipped that part of the process, right, and never built that friendship, I don't know if it would be so strong.
Relationship is something else.
What?
Yeah, with relationship is so many that comes with it. You got a man that's more realistic, then you got a woman that's more on the emotional side.
Talking about us.
Let's talk. See what I mean? That's the example. The emotional side. So they hear certain things, they jump in, they feel it, they gotta fight back. That's that. But when it's all said and done, we all human, and one is a male, one's a female, and the personality is different. Everybody in the world got different personalities. So when these two things, that's why in the relationship you have to learn each other.
That's part of the process. If you skip that, what do you have then? Just physical, I guess.
So, to sum up what you're saying, it's always good to be friends in a relationship. Let me tell you that. It's always good to try to be friends first. Don't just rush in and okay, we in a relationship, okay. Other things that come with it. Try to be friends, try to learn each other. Yeah, it's important, because let me tell you, especially with a woman, how emotional they can get. They so those.
I don't know anyone who's emotional that's sitting here right now. I don't know anyone who's sitting here right now that's
You're lying on camera again. Don't start lying. You've been doing good. Don't start.
I was kidding. I was joking.
You gotta enjoy the moment. You always enjoy the moment in whatever you do. So like I said, love is important ingredients, because if you got a job and you don't love it, you're gonna stress yourself out. But if you love your job, it's like doing what you love. You know what I mean?
It won't feel like work.
It won't feel like
Does
work.
this feel like work? This does not feel like work.
You know, just feeling like doing what you love doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is very important in every success.
It is. It is. Well, we hope that we were helpful to you guys. So please comment below, and we want you to subscribe. Pretty please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Your Daily Boost 365. And you want to show them our book again? So check
Get
it
your
out.
copy.
Get your copy.
Even one sentence, you never know.
Mhm.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is power.
Oh, it is.
I think it's that money. Knowledge is power. You can take the knowledge to get the money that you think is power, but
Yeah.
it's really that knowledge, you know.
Knowledge.
Love is power. You know what I mean? And I ain't no simp. I'm just, when I say love is power and all this, it's true. It's really true. Just think about it. Like we was talking about earlier. If you don't love what you do, man, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a hard time even being successful if you don't love what you do.
Exactly.
If you with a woman or you vice versa with a man or whatever the case is, and you don't love that person, it makes it harder time. So you gotta
Put
really
love
know
in
what you're doing.
everything, I guess you'd say. Yeah.
Love is very important and not on no sim tip, but on the real tip.
Yeah. Because our podcast is real talk about life and business. So we're sharing the real stuff with you,
Mhm.
And for our book, if you're not into reading, we also have the Kindle version out. So it's free if you have that Kindle program, whatever that's called. I can't remember, but it's on Amazon. But you can also get our journal. So our journal is amazing. So you can get a bundle, you can get the book, the Kindle, and the journal, or however you want to do it. So what you do with the journal is each day you just open the book and you pick one of those mantras or phrases, and then you dive deeper. You could also then tune into our podcast, as I said earlier, is we take from the book and then we start chatting about it. So we hope that we've helped you in some way, and we'd love to hear your comments. So do you have anything else you want to say before we go?
Keep believing, trust the process. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Try to choose a career that you love. Business is almost like a relationship. I keep comparing it to, but it almost is. You know what I mean? So you have to just learn about what you're doing, get as much knowledge as you can, and keep trusting the process. And most importantly, keep believing. If you don't believe me, you have to believe in what you're doing.
Yes.
Believe in you, believe in what you're doing. You know what I mean? Same thing like in a relationship. Believe in that relationship. Believe in what y'all are doing in the relationship. So, you can compare the two to an extent. You know what I mean? But just to believe and just keep putting in that work. Everything take work. Everything take work. So
anything worth having, they say, right?
right.
You got to put effort into it and trust the process.
It's important. It really is.
Yeah.
Because if you don't trust that process, you won't give up. That's why everybody can't be successful. Everybody won't be successful. Everybody don't have it in it to be successful. If you don't got that, importantly, that resilience, it's not happening. I promise you.
That's why I never give up, though, is because I think, well, what if the next time is it?
And
So
just as a reminder, man, if you want to be successful and you're doing whatever it takes, it's going to be obstacles.
Oh yeah.
Only way you won't make it is if you give up. There's going to be so many different obstacles.
Just know that. Just go in knowing that.
It's going to be people hating on you. You got to know how to get around that.
Yeah, we have a podcast on that. So
watch planned and it didn't go the way you planned it. It's going to be challenges. Like it's going to be all type of challenges. And you just got to recognize and just understand that it comes with the territory. Because if you wasn't doing nothing, then you wouldn't have faced these challenges.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
And
so I'd rather be facing the challenges of trying to build an empire versus just sitting there, because you're still gonna face challenges if you're just sitting there.
It's true.
You know what I mean? You got to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to help your family. You got to help yourself. So which challenge you decide to take? Which one you chose to take? The one of trying to better yourself and everybody around you, or just sitting there trying to be a weak punk?
Oh,
just be brave.
Yeah.
That's also an important ingredient. Have to be very brave to be successful.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on nobody that you see obtain success. Trust me, they've been through a lot. It's a lot of obstacles that they had to get through.
It's true. And, sometimes people like look at Oprah, or we're in Jamaica, so Vibes Cartel, right? They look at people and they're like, oh, they're so rich, but they're not realizing it didn't start that way. Look how many years he's been making music. Look how many years, look at all the obstacles that Oprah had. So sometimes we can't idolize these people. We can look at them and say, oh my gosh, look how they achieved success because they never gave up. So think about that. Don't think that people were just like some people were handed stuff, but they got to continue it. But they weren't.
Exactly.
They weren't.
Even if somebody get handed something, you ever see somebody inherit something? They can't maintain it.
That's right.
Because they don't know how it came about.
The blood, sweat, and tears.
Or they probably don't even have the knowledge to finish obtaining whatever that is.
Right.
So, that work is very important, man. That's why you got to love what you do. That's why you enjoy the process every step of the way. I'm a promoter. I won't go outside that really. I mean, other than other things that your business sense say, okay, so this is a good business move. But I love being a promoter, even though so much comes with it. That's what I love. You know what I mean? You got to, in my head, hey, I ain't gonna go into that. But I believe in whatever it is, I'm right here fighting for what I love. And we know what comes with fighting, but I'm willing to take that challenge. You know what I mean?
We have a big event coming up.
It'll be a very big event.
Would you like to share about that?
Very big event. This event is called Born to Shine Talent Search and After Party.
But
Born to Shine Talent Search and After
Party.
What's the
website?
Born to Shine Talent Search.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please check that out.
Yes.
Get your ticket there. If you want to perform there, you can register there. Let me repeat again: www.borntoshinetalentsearch.com. Yeah, man, check that out.
And now he's Jamaican.
It's good to be bilingual.
I know, it's just funny. I mean, I'm used to, but they're probably gonna be like, "What just happened?" Yeah. So we've got big names that are gonna be there, hosts and
Bounty Killer.
Yeah,
everybody know Bounty Killer. Craft, talented young artist. Escape, another talented young artist. We got talented producers, DJ Mac, Steel Chest. We got well-known Major Sound, Bass Odyssey. Yeah. And you hear about Stone Love, you hear about Bass Odyssey. These are two of the top sounds in Jamaica. We got Zip 103 FM, ZJ Sparks, talented a host. We got another talented host, Hype Type. We got 90 Badness, excellent DJ. We got Shabby Hype, another excellent DJ. So things happening, and
people are flying in from America to come to this. Like, you don't want to miss this.
If you need experience.
Yes, and if you need accommodations, we also have Born to Shine Travel Agency. We can help you with that. So our mission, right, is to help others
be successful.
Be successful, live the life of their dreams,
create jobs.
Oh yeah. Yes. So we hope that you will come, and we'll put the link below as well. So Born to Shine and talentsearch.com, and also grab your book, YourDailyBoost365.com. So until next time,
keep believing, keep your head up, believe in you and what you do. Yeah, man.
You got this, because remember, you were born to shine.
Right.
Don't forget to hit the bell, hit the subscribe button so you will be notified when our next podcast drops.